Okay, so time for Dr. Rimmer. Uh, Now, I do like how where in the Wily Castle, before each level we could go back and replenish our supplies at Dr. Light's, whereas this one you can't. You're really
Yeah.
in it to win it. So,
Yeah.
so I think I did a little bit of supply replenishing off camera before taking the plunge. But this level was actually quite fun, even though sometimes it was definitely tough. Particularly the Sniper Joes inside of the submersibles. They gave me the most trouble because if you're not careful, well, I'll save that for just a few minutes for when we run into one and you'll see what I mean.
The mountains in the background, those are actually randomly generated, so are the seaweed.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so not a scripted generated background, but randomly. So,
Yeah.
at one point, it seems like the background just definitely generates semi-randomly, but starts turning more and more black as time goes on.
Yeah, it's programmed to do that when you get to the boss.
Gotcha. Okay. And here they are, and this one's gonna take me down, I'm pretty sure. But they'll get close to you, and once they hit you, they'll stick with you until they've damaged you. It usually took me about 2 times before they'd usually hit me twice before I could get away.
Oh.
There we go. Here comes another one. So, while I haven't yet gotten this far with Mega Man, does he use the same submersible type vehicle, or does he use Rush Marine?
He uses the same submersible.
Gotcha.
Figured it wouldn't make any sense continuity-wise if he used Rush Marine, because that takes weapon energy.
That is a good point. Now, at this point, I'm just watching because I don't quite remember, but I'm just waiting for that one pellet to hit me and take me down. Okay, for that second pellet to hit me. There we go. So I just kind of flashed ahead to about where I thought it was, and so now you can see what we're talking about in the background. That it sort of just slopes up, and now we've gotten to a fully black background, and it is time for the boss.
That's because the fortress bosses in most Mega Man games are just background images. And if you scroll them, the whole background would have to scroll. So that's why they were usually on a black background.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
so they were just a background image. So then did they program the hitbox to move along with the background image then?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I mean, they had some sprites that animated them, but yeah, it was just mostly a background image.
And that's the same case here? The fish is a background image?
Well, you can't control, the background objects like you can on the NES with MMF2, so I had to make it a sprite, basically.
Oh, okay. Now, I must admit, I am a little sad that I was unable to use any weapons during the course of this fight and had to just, go with the Base Buster. But but it definitely made for a fight that required a lot of maneuvering. I mean, the boss himself wouldn't have been really would have been a pushover had it not been for the little crabs down here shooting.
Yeah, because he can't hit you at all at the top with his laser beam.
And thanks for that, by the way. Having a couple of safety frames really made the fight, work out.
Yeah.
Or safety frames. I mean, little safety spots. But man, what does this guy make me think of? You know, unfortunately, it'll be far too late by the time I finally figure out what the boss is reminding me of before we'll be done by that time, but...
So reminding you of the giant fish in Bubble Man stage?
Yes! The fish that spews out the little shrimps.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it.
That's what the idea was based off of. Except for just in the graphics design, not the fight.
Gotcha. Well, nice. Good to see another little Mega Man 2 shout out there. For those of you who were paying attention, it is, of course, my favorite. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed, and if you have, feel free to leave a comment or a like to let me know how to best allocate my time and the things that you want to see. Clicking any of the videos around here will take you to a playlist with more of that particular brand of madness. And of course, subscribe if you always want to be up to date on the things that I produce. Thank you so much, and take it easy.